Other moms model their pantry after hers.
She's one of the most honest vocal coaches around.
Would have been Woman of the Year if it wasn't for Caitlyn Jenner.
If you're not good, the house is not good.
I think I was told to potty train my kids by like 12 months.
Are you really ever ready to be a mom?
Being a mama that was a praying mama, you let them pee and poop in their pants, and then they don't like it, then they'll not want to feel icky.
I've heard you just duct tape them to the toilet.
Spray y'all down with a water hose.
If I ate poop, what would you do?
Did y'all have ugly babies?
You look like an Asian little baby. Can we get an extra zero on our check for this?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
thanks.
Because if you add 4 zeros together, it's still 0. So if you want to make any social justice claims, let them know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
It's
stay
getting
away
real.
from that.
It's getting real.
If y'all want to get political, that's fine. And we can always edit stuff out. So
Okay.
if
If it goes bad.
it goes bad or you accidentally slip and go through all the naughty words, we got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
Gotta
going to
watch
happen for
my
me.
mom on that one.
That is my downfall.
Welcome to the one. Oh! That song turns a 3 into a 10. To the only
It's like she ate a whole cow and just...
Codas Crib podcast.
And you heard the donkey just...
I'm more afraid of lions than Asians.
So at what point are we taking innocent chicken lives?
Welcome back to Codas Crib podcast, the number 4 podcast in the world, available on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Rumble, on Facebook. Where else am I
Everything.
missing? TikTok, all of it. If you
Everything.
can think it, TikTok, even though you're getting banned. We're out there. So make sure you go like, subscribe. Make sure you turn that notification bell on so that you get notified when we upload. Today we are joined with very, very special and dear
Let me hear it.
to our heart guests. So without further ado, I guess I'll go first. Or
Oh, you got it.
all right, presenting to you, Codas Cribbers, 5-time birth giver, 24-year-old mom veteran, 6-time middle school grad, 5-time high school grad, soon to be 6, too smart for college but runs a school. Other moms model their pantry after hers. Would have been Woman of the Year if it wasn't for Caitlyn Jenner. Leave it to a man to take what a woman deserves. And has seen and wiped more babies' butts than Michael Jackson himself. Without further ado, Heather Beckman, a.k.a. my mom.
Thanks
Thanks
you.
for being here. Thank you. Thanks for joining the pod. Hard get, but
Oh, yes.
yeah. So
Glad to be here.
yeah. Anything else that I left out there that you wanna add to? Just.
I don't know. I have 2 awesome daughters-in-law and a grandbaby on the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. But
So-
oh yeah, that's right.
It's
About
your
to
own
be a
blood,
grandma.
bro.
About to be a oh, it's a thing. We got dang, that's crazy. So
Right aged myself, but there you go.
wow.
We're excited.
Wow. Yep.
right.
So that yeah. So excited to have you.
Thank
So that's
you.
my mom.
Yeah. So that was hard to beat, but I believe in her. I believe in her because she is the mother of twins, but not really because everyone says that me and Braden look just alike. She's one of the most honest vocal coaches around. She tells me when I just absolutely blow it on stage, and she tells me when I did good. She has driven more miles for me and Braden than I ever thought she could have to Chick-fil-A and back. I got to tell that story. And just the best team member in the house. My mom.
Thank you.
Does she have a name?
Do you have a name?
I do.
What
So
is
I'm
it?
Stephanie Lowe.
Stephanie Lowe. But I don't call her Stephanie Lowe.
No,
That's right. That's rude.
Call her Mama.
That's right.
She doesn't like being called Mom because
I
she
won't
thinks
answer.
she thinks it ages her. So call her.
Mama.
Yeah.
Also one of my second moms. So thank you for being here. Thank both of y'all for being here. Like I say, coming out Mother's Day, so we figured who
Mhm.
else than to get the 2 best mothers out
That's
there.
right.
Now I always tell my mom, I don't know if it's the same with Tyler, but Mother's Day, I mean, it's kind of just another day because when you treat your mom like it's Mother's Day every day, it just goes smoothly. So,
That's right.
you know,
Thanks, Dakota.
I anyway. So, but
another plus with Mother's Day, we were talking on a couple of pods ago, but like the 3 most like popular Sundays, Christmas or Easter, Christmas, and then Mother's Day. Y'all moms just throw down. I mean, y'all just take it to church. And then y'all like, cause like we were talking like if there is not a background to take pictures in front of, like to get the family all, like it's a crisis. Like
That's right.
the Sunday, Mother's Day is ruined. It's
We
just
want our
not gonna
picture.
work. Y'all
Yeah,
wanna-
we talked about that. If you don't get the picture, it's not
Mhm.
real Mother's Day.
But
so
do I always
it's a
get
big
the
day.
picture?
no, definitely not.
Okay.
So
It's a big day.
yeah, but so anyways, thanks for being here. How what are the vibes? How are we feeling? How are we feeling being on finally? How are you feeling right now? Nervous,
We know they've
excited?
been waiting.
Yeah,
They've
you've
been
been
waiting.
waiting.
We've been waiting to get
What'd you
asked,
think when we
but
first asked you, like, hey, you gonna be on the pod?
I was nervous. Not
Really?
gonna lie.
I thought you were kidding.
Really? What? I mean, dang,
I did,
man of
but,
my word.
but I came here anyways.
That's right.
Hey, that shows
Commitment.
that shows true commitment. So, well, enough about us. We're gonna get into this. We tried to help you preface with some questions. So
I appreciate that.
some
if
of
you
these you're
stick
gonna
to
be
'em.
prepared for. Some of these you won't, but these you're gonna be prepared
Oh,
for.
dear.
So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So Tyler, do you want to start us off on our first question?
All right. So when y'all are just getting into the mother world,
Arena.
the mother arena, yes, what advice would you give your younger mom self?
I think if I could go back, I think I would just tell myself to just enjoy it. Enjoy each stage that you go through, the good, the bad, the ugly, and to also make sure you take time for yourself. Because if you're not good, the house is not
Mm.
good.
What's the saying? Happy wife, happy life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. What was the ugliest stage? What was the ugliest stage?
6th grade.
6th grade.
God.
Tyler.
Middle
for
school.
both
For
of them.
both, really?
For both of them. It was terrible.
Really, that middle school, it ain't
6th
no
grade.
joke. Really,
Mm-mm. It was terrible.
It'll do it.
Tyler. Gosh.
Look, I don't know what happened. Okay, I remember 6th grade too. That was bad. That was a rough one. But we got through it. I'm still here.
We survived.
We're all still here.
Hey, we're also here doing a pod, so hey, it wasn't too bad, I guess, or we got through it. So, mother.
Well, I was going to say the same thing as far as slow down, enjoy it because it flies by. And honestly, when you're a mom of any amount, but when you're the mom of 5, some days you're just hanging on for dear life. Like you are just thankful that they are alive, eating, bathed is a bonus, but to still enjoy it and slow down and enjoy it because before you know it, they're grown people
Oh, yeah.
asking to be on their pod.
I was about to say,
Mhm.
did you ever think there was a time, either y'all, that your son was going to ask you to be on their pod?
No.
No, I didn't dream that one.
Hey, there you go.
Did
Hey.
you ever dream that you were gonna have to take a van anywhere you go with your whole family?
Oh, that's a.
Oh, I did plan to have 4 kids, but I don't think I thought that part out of it,
Oh. So
of
was-
how we would get there.
So it was for the original plan, but you had to
4
get that
was-
girl.
It was the original number, and it wasn't necessarily for the girl, but that was a huge bonus, and that's what we prayed for, and that's what happened.
Hey, there you go.
And now
Was 2 always in the agenda for?
Yeah, I think so. I wanted 2, and then I thought I was done, and then it was too far gone to go back to have any more because I didn't want to start over.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
glad Braden's not a girl. Got a brother.
Aw.
Boy, mom.
That's
There you
right.
go. Mostly boy mom.
Mostly
Yeah.
boy mom
Mostly boy
for
mom.
sure.
Some
Mhm.
days, it's
I mean,
basically a boy
we
mom.
love her, but
Yeah, basically.
Mhm.
We trained her right.
you did do that.
All right, next question we got on here. Okay, so there's a lot, especially now, and I don't know in y'all's day, there wasn't the
Thanks.
social media like it is now. So you hear a lot like of moms out there like giving advice on social media, and even sometimes as a male, you're like, that seems kind of stupid. But I'm sure there's people around you, and you don't gotta name any names, but there's definitely some people around you like that they think they've seen a thing or two, so they're like, okay, this is how you mom, right? So the question is, what's the worst advice you were given as a mom? You don't got to call any names, but is there any just advice that you're like, I don't know about that one?
I don't know what the absolute worst was. I think I was told to potty train my kids by like 12 months.
Really?
Yeah. And if you're my family members watching, you know who it is.
Oh,
But
dang.
and that ain't
It didn't
happening.
happen?
No. It's not even worth it.
I thought you were gonna say 12 years.
Well,
I'm like, well, I hope.
Please do
Yeah,
it by
I hope-
12
I-
years.
You know, that's
No,
why
they were
6th
like
grade was so bad, actually.
that would do it 100%.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. One of my brothers, not going to name which one, had a little leaking problem. And let's just say he definitely, he got up there and was still leaking the bed with me. So 12 months, I
Well,
will say,
Didn't hit that mark.
did not hit that mark with him.
But
So
you didn't either.
one night it was twice at Disney World. The same night. Twice. He was tall enough to go on the biggest roller coaster. Let's say that one. So
Well, I hope this doesn't give it away, but one of my brothers had the same thing. My only brother.
Yeah, Dakota could hide that a little better than you.
yeah. I don't know what I would say.
Okay, well, hey, that'll do it. What about you, Miss Stephanie? Anything sticks out?
So I struggled with that question. I couldn't really come up with anything.
It's all right. Hey,
I don't know. Because, like you said, we didn't have all the social media stuff like
let's say now there's probably a lot more of just like
You see it everywhere.
everywhere now.
And I feel bad for young moms
Yeah.
taking it all in.
Now, okay, then if you don't have anything there, did you get a lot of advice of just people like chiming in and speaking up and just being like,
you take
Hey.
5 kids to a grocery store and you see what happens.
Yeah.
I
Well,
promise you.
I think we started so young. I think I welcomed all the advice
right?
because I didn't know any better. I didn't know what I was doing. So I welcomed, thank goodness for my parents and Ryan's parents and my grandma that they were there to kind of show me the ropes. So
Family advice is good. It's when
Yes.
it's from people you don't know. You're like, I don't know you.
yeah.
Side question: are you really ever ready to be a mom, or is it just?
Okay, so
Just
I
gotta
told
dive
the
in.
oldest son the other day, I was like, you walk out of that hospital and it doesn't matter how old you are, I don't
Mm-mm.
think. And you're like, they are letting me walk out with this baby and I am fully responsible. You
That's
figure
crazy.
it
That's a
out
good
and
point.
it's
That is
fine.
crazy.
But when you walk out, you are not prepared.
Mm-mm.
That's a good point. I
And
was-
my dad, he tells me, you didn't come with an owner's manual, son.
so why are you peeing the bed still?
So when you just start praying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, you
Dude,
wanna-
so yeah, next thing, as a mom, when you get done with this walk with this thing called life, what do you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered as being a mama that was a praying mama,
Hmm.
that was there, that showed up, that loved her kids, and hopefully that legacy just continues.
I heard that.
Hey, that's
Amen.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So
And I want to keep being the one that kept leading them back to Christ, whether it was directly me or through any other ways, and then to continue that legacy. I think that's huge, like to put that in your kids and then for them to carry it on with their kids. And it always says that you see it moving forward in life. So I definitely want to see that go.
All I'm saying is, if Noelle, when she grows up and she doesn't pack that pantry, and she doesn't make every meal with 2 pans like work, then it's a fail.
I keep telling her, I'm like, look, because all you know how to cook for is a lot of
Mm.
people.
It's a real problem.
When we
Yeah.
went the other night with Miss Stephanie cooking, she's like, you probably don't know what it's like to cook for a family of 4. He's like, it probably looks like there's nothing here. And I'm like, my mom, she's still just absolutely making it for the
Mm.
whole world.
It
I
is
like
a
that.
real thing.
Well, because you have people like me that just show up, and then it's just like
you do
it
want to be
helps.
prepared.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. You never know what's coming in. But no, on that, I think, though, also that definitely a lot of prayers over the both of us. And so definitely appreciate that.
Mhm.
And y'all were always great, I know, for me and Tyler. So no, those would be great things to be remembered as. I guess along those lines ish, or we talked about this maybe a little bit, but what's one of the toughest challenges, situation, scenario, or something that you came across as a mom that was one of the toughest things to overcome, and as your long experience now being a mom?
Mine's going to get mushy, but not even about you. Really, for me, probably the hardest thing was losing my mom. And then you kind of lose your support. You kind of have to figure it out all by yourself. You have family and they're there, but it does change who you are and how you parent, I think, because probably for good and for bad, but you see things a different way. So, yeah, I know it got all kinds of mushy. Sorry.
Hmm.
you don't have that sounding board.
And
Am I
somebody
crazy
who
or am I not
listens
crazy?
to you in that
Yeah.
fashion. I mean, you have other people, but it's not the same go-to
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
So it changes who you are.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I think it's fighting the world, because trying to raise godly kids in a godly home, and well, so and so at school has this, so and so has this, they're allowed to do this. Well, I'm sorry, we don't do that. And fighting that constant battle, especially with the social media world that there is now, it's so much more in front of like y'all's faces that it truly is a tough battle to try to fight and keep
And
y'all
it
grounded
changes every day.
every day.
The old, if your friend jumps off the bridge, would you do it too?
And y'all probably would.
I was afraid
So
you were the
it-
friend showing them how to jump off the bridge. Dakota,
I don't know.
Let's be real.
I don't know why why y'all ask, because at that young of an age, I mean, it sounds lit to jump off a bridge. So
Dude, you
What about
jumped
an
off a
airplane?
house yeah, I'm good.
that's true.
If you
That's
jump
true.
out of an airplane, would your friend jump out of an airplane?
Yes, dude.
We're gonna
Yeah,
do
is
that.
is there a parachute? There's.
Yeah,
Oh, you still gotta go skydiving.
I
That's
know,
one thing.
I know.
I never got my 18th birthday present.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
We're working on it.
That was it.
Uh-oh.
And
It's
guess
okay.
what? I'm about to be 20.
It's okay.
And so, but no, I was gonna ask you to go with me. You can jump out with me.
I
Will
will
you
have
do
to
it?
think about it. I'll have to think about
Dude,
it.
come on, no.
I'm
If your friend
surprised.
goes,
What?
Would you?
I thought you were all
We'll
about
pray
that.
about it. No, it'll be yes, but I gotta make sure my prayer life is right.
I would
first.
get
Yeah.
yourself
That's
in
right.
order.
That is
Got
right.
it, yeah. Gotta send out a good text. But well, no, thank y'all. That was great there. Now, y'all were prepared for those.
Oh,
But
jeez.
here's the thing: as a mother, you should know that, like y'all said, expect the unexpected. You never know what to prepare for. So,
All right.
as this, we wanted this to just be like a speed round. It doesn't have to be a long, thought out answer, but we researched what the moms out there want to know. So we Googled the most asked mom questions.
Mhm.
So we, as moms, as seasoned vets, we want y'all's answers so that y'all can give them some clarity that they're searching in their life. So we're gonna fire off some questions.
All the Coda Cribbers were just commenting,
'Cause we have-
commenting all these.
'cause
And
we
so
have-
it's so hard to choose.
We have so many moms out there
Gosh.
listening to us, so thank you. Yeah.
You better tag all of us so you get those moms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So first question: how do you potty train? Go.
You let them pee and poop in their pants, and then they don't like it, then they'll not want to feel icky.
That's right. All right. That's how you
Before-
do it.
I guess before they
Consistency, getting them on the toilet.
Yeah.
consistently get on how before the age of 12 months.
That's no, please don't do that. You will stress yourself out and have to start again.
I've heard you just duct tape them to the toilet.
I've
Please
also-
don't.
Strap them.
No, so
Ye-
I've been told to when I was trying to do it to y'all to take you outside and just get the water hose and just like hard like spray y'all down with the water hose. And I was like, I'm not. Maybe
People
that's the
tell-
worst
That's
advice.
what I'm saying.
That's the
That's
worst
bad
advice.
That's pretty bad.
That's
People
right.
tell you all kinds of things. Let them run around outside naked, especially boys.
I heard a story about that happening with 2 of your sons. I was not one of them.
Only two.
Lightsaber fighting in the front yard, naked.
Oh, nice.
So she listened to that advice though.
Happy mom advice right there.
Okay. Next question. Okay, this was a popular one, which I didn't think about. 'Cause I guess I'm not a mom, but can I bring kids to the wedding if they're not on the invite?
Technically, the answer is no.
So like, what is there an age range though that you're like? Because like, what if they're like a month, like I guess newborn or like a year old, and they're not on the invite? Still no.
Mm.
I think technically the answer is no, but I can't say I've never done it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I
Okay.
did do it, and I
You'll
think
be
you know
breaking
whose
the
wedding
rules.
it was, but I'm not telling you.
Oh. Okay, so the answer is no to that one.
Heck no.
Technically,
And that's becoming a popular thing. Like
to say no.
no kids, absolutely no
Really?
kids to weddings.
It
Because
is.
one, you have to pay for the food for them. They're running around. They might disrupt. So that's becoming a popular thing. I
People
think.
like to video their weddings now,
Ah.
whereas
Mhm.
years ago you wouldn't have done that. But if you want to
Mhm.
video it, you don't want that baby crying in the
Yeah.
background.
Guess that makes sense.
Some people don't do flower girls and stuff for that same reason.
I'm gonna do a flower boy, and they're gonna get
Stop.
them lit. Get them lit. Come on.
Oh,
No.
was
Just do a dog.
Tyler gonna be your
Yeah, just throwing out energy drinks everywhere. Come on.
great?
No.
I can't wait.
All right, next up. If I ate poop, what would you do?
Throw up, probably. That's gross.
Throw-
Why would
And
No,
watch
I
you
I probably
so
would
much.
too.
Why would you
It-
eat poop?
That was up there. It said my kid ate poop. What do I do?
Clean them up and wash them up and try not to throw up on them.
That's disgusting.
I feel like first though we gotta diagnose what poop,
Ew.
because that
Was it their poop or the
Oh,
dog's
that's
poop?
what I'm saying is because look, I mean my dog ate poop the other day. I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's eating poop. But look, she's happy as they all as they come. So I don't know if there's
Mm-mm.
That
something
tail's
to
still
it.
wagging?
Yeah, that tail's still wagging. It's going. But
Nasty.
all right. So diagnose the poop. Okay. This is I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised this one. This was on there, and I was honestly very intrigued as well. What if my baby is born ugly?
I'm gonna love it anyways, but I'm sure it's gonna be cute.
It's gonna look just like you.
Dang, that's tough.
That's
Side
tough.
question: did y'all have ugly babies?
So, have you ever seen Tyler's baby picture? You
Oh
are
my
beautiful.
God.
She's at
But
me.
no.
She's just at me.
You look like an Asian little baby. Like, your eyes are so little, but you were a preemie. Like, but you're beautiful. I love you.
No, I'm adopted.
I don't think that's true because there are 2 of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Twins, not
yeah,
That's
that's
yeah,
true.
it
That's
would be
true.
tough.
That
that's true.
you came from the same wherever adoption
yeah.
agency.
Is there a face only a mother? Do you think now? In the moment, this is actually a legit question. In the moment, did you think like?
you know he's beautiful.
Okay. Because I just saw a baby recently. Not naming names, but
Oh my gosh.
we've got to know that it's ugly. Like everyone around's got to
Oh my
know
gosh.
that it's ugly.
You're a harsh critic, just so everybody
I mean,
knows.
I'm not that bad. There's worse
But
critics
I've
around.
heard that ugly babies make beautiful people when they grow up, but then
Absolutely.
cute babies make ugly people when they grow up.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
that,
about that.
always works.
But you
turned
out great.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was a dad and I had an ugly baby, I would say the same thing to make myself feel better. I'll tell you that.
That's right.
You probably would, and you'd be telling the whole world,
I'll tell you that.
this baby's
So,
gonna be beautiful one day.
yeah. So, anyways, I had one more question, and I think y'all might have a story. This is specifically for my mom. Why every time when I did something wrong as a child did you say this is why I never should have adopted you?
Stop! I did not say that, and you're clearly not adopted. Clearly not.
He's
Great
a middle
question,
child.
but yeah,
He
I
is a
am.
middle child,
And I got beat.
100%.
I got beat a lot.
Oh, we talked about those.
Actually, I had a brother that got beat more, and he was animated about it. So
Mm.
It was a little
he
exaggerated.
thought it was fun. He thought it was funny how I told him one time we talked about spankings, and I told him like I was talking about how we would like get in a basically assembly line of spankings in the bedroom, and he was like, an assembly line? What do you mean? I was like, when you have 4 siblings, I mean, and you all screwed up, there's assembly line ready to go in and get spankings. So
But then I was asking, like, what do y'all be doing as a family? Like, y'all robbing something as a family? Like, let's blood, come on.
Fighting
What
each
do y'all-
other would probably
This
be
makes
the biggest
sense.
thing that would get you in that
do you
situation.
feel do y'all as moms feel as empowered as we think you do when you say wait till your dad gets home? Is that just an empowering statement as a mom?
No,
Like, what-
it's an I'm tired statement, and I need reinforcements, so please bring
Yep.
the reinforcements home.
Yep.
And bring them home quickly.
I just because as a kid, that's probably the last thing you want to hear is, oh crap,
Yeah,
what do we
oh,
do
yeah.
to drag him into this?
You just
put-
pray we forget before they get
Right.
home. Be real.
Yeah.
Or pull out
Probably.
the wooden spoon.
That's right.
Gosh,
That's right.
terrible.
All right. I guess the last thing is we asked for an embarrassing story about us, if y'all have one about us at any time growing up, anything like that. So, do you have one?
We might cut this out.
off the
depending
top
on
of your
what
head.
it is.
Depends what it is.
Well, I didn't want to be too embarrassing, so
What? Dang,
I'll,
Kylie, what you be doing?
um,
I want to
so
know that one
the-
later.
Yeah. Off camera.
because I was probably the most embarrassing, but I don't even know if you remember it, but I'm not going to tell that one. So the one that did come to mind is we were going to get a haircut one time, and the lady was cutting his hair, and Tyler sneezed, and the lady went zoop and like jacked up, like pretty much shaved the back of his head in
No
one spot.
way.
And like she was like, "I'm so sorry," he sneezed, and like he had to walk around like that. I mean, there's nothing she could do. We got a free haircut, but
That's
Hey,
tough.
there you go.
it
All for a sneeze.
Yeah.
all for
You know,
a
that
sneeze.
pollen, the allergies be getting me.
That's a tough one. Well, hey, your hair looks beautiful now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it-
So ugly
Well,
on
Don't
the younger
sneeze.
side.
That's right.
Beautiful
That's
now.
Right. That's right. That's why I keep telling myself.
There you go. There you go.
Don't sneeze
Don't
while you're
sneeze.
getting your haircut.
I've learned my lesson.
Do you have an embarrassing story?
I do.
I'm
It's
sure
not
hard to-
terrible. It's actually more cute because honestly, Dakota was about
She's
the
cheating.
cutest 3-year-old. Said the funniest things in his little
Oh, I
boy
know where it's
voice.
going.
Do you? Because there's
Probably.
a couple, but the one that he said that cracked us all up. We were reading a book. We're homeschooling. Reading a book with my older 2, and all of a sudden Dakota's playing on the floor with some little figures. He loved to play with little like characters. All of a sudden he goes, "Oh man, I'm a little man. I'm an old man with little hairs on me," and it was like a little Han Solo figure, and he had like chin hairs drawn on his chin. I'm a little man. I'm an old man with little hairs on me. And it was hysterical. And we all look over and stop what we're doing to watch Dakota playing with these 2 little.
Dude, I got it when I was
Figures.
playing with the action figures.
Dude, you were
He-
starting that chin strap early.
I was starting it early, and I was
He has
like,
always had a cape on or something, dressed like a superhero.
well, dude, freaking Batman was trying to get Han Solo, and I was putting an end to that. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Han Solo won on that one.
Not on my watch. So yeah.
It wasn't terrible. See,
I guess to close it out, do y'all have anything for us or any final words to the pod or anything like that, or
I have a question.
Oh gosh, he told Tyler
think
said
I
about
had
that.
to
this.
warn us.
So, what would y'all say is like what are the things about your moms
I'll pack up and leave.
that you are most thankful, most blessed, most appreciative about us?
Dang,
On the
that's
spot.
that's
Uh-huh.
slick.
Good
On
job.
the
It's
spot.
Mother's Day.
It is
coming up.
Mother's Day, so we got to do it.
But today's not Mother's Day.
No, but I love
But-
like a handwritten like card, like with you typing out
remember-
all your feelings. Like I love that, so you can just verbally tell me.
True. And remember, every day's Mother's Day.
Uh-huh.
I would say so. So your question is like, what are we most thankful for?
Mm-hmm.
I would say, there's some parts of my life where I like, to talk things out, and I'm thankful for those. I guess you can say like the deep conversations, like of why, when I get home, I'm like, what the heck just happened today? Where am I at in my life? And the things I'm struggling with, I have someone to talk to, and so I can have those deep conversations with somebody who really knows me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thankful for that.
Good answer, Tyler.
I'm
ready.
I'm gonna
I'm
do the
ready.
old cliche. There's just so many. Where do I start? But I say one main one would probably be just that, like, no matter what happened and everything, like I can at least always say like you were always there. Like any sports, any event ever, like, and it killed you to not be there, which I see now, like even just growing up and seeing from everybody else's lens. I see some families with one kid or two kids where like the mom and dad are hardly there with two kids. You had 5 kids. I'm the middle child, so I should be left out, but I'm not. But you were always there, and it like killed you if you weren't at a baseball game. And I played a lot of baseball games, a lot of basketball games, a lot of football games, and you were there like probably maybe a handful that you weren't because you had another kid or something, but you were always there. So I would say that's probably one of the most things there's a lot, but that's one of the probably most things I'm thankful for, like looking back, like, hey, you and dad were always there and tried to be and made that like a priority. So definitely there.
Yep.
So
And I
Okay.
think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I
And-
approve of your answers. Good job.
And
were
even
good
now, they watch every pod. I mean,
That's
they're,
right.
they are
So
committed
faithful.
to their kids.
yeah. So thank y'all for being on. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect, but y'all killed it. Thanks so much. We wish everyone out there happy Mother's Day. And like I say, every day's Mother's Day if you treat your mom right. Should be. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being on, and hopefully we can get this going again. So won't just be one-time guests. So
Uh-oh.
but thank y'all so much, and Codas Crib out.